Here's our Five of Swords. In this particular case, and I like this Five of Swords, um, here we have a man who seems obvious to be the victor over a defeated enemy. Um, Now, we could generally look at this as bullies. We could look at this as, I keep wanting to set these down, but then they're too far away, so I apologize. So we could look at this as bullies. We could look at this as having power or dominance over others. But we can also look at it as defeat. You know, we could be that guy who's been defeated. We could look at it as just harsh times in general. You know, where we other people hold all the power, and we can't even get a sword because he's got his foot on him. Um, so the reason why I want you to go through your deck and do one card after another, where you look at the images and you say, okay, here's the Empress. Boy, is that a pregnancy card or what? We have pregnancy, we have fertility, we have a stable woman, emotionally stable. Any of these can apply. The reason why I want you to do all this is because when you're out there giving readings, I don't want you to have one image locked in your mind and that's all you stay with. That's all you can think of or comes to mind. This will limit your ability to communicate with your subconscious. It limits the ability of the gods to give you answers. King of Pentacles. Also remember, King of Coins, King of Earth, King of Money. This guy looks pretty, he looks like the boss. It's like, I've got a roaring fire. I got a pig. Obviously he's going to eat well. He's got a shield. He's got his foot on, I suppose that's a chest. I'll just leave it for whatever that is. And he's got a little songbird there. Little voice of wisdom. Hey, you know. Marcus Aurelius, you know. You're not better than everybody else. You know, they're only voting for you. They're only cheering you because you're in power at the moment. The moment you turn your back, they'll be talking crap about you. So this could be a man of great wisdom as well as wealth. How do we know? Well, actually, let's give an example here. I'm going to pick 3 cards at random to prove that I'm picking 3 cards at random. I'm going to do it right in front of you, because I don't want any allegations that, you know what, I'll take this one too. Okay, now I'm going to make a scenario out of this. Wish me luck, because I haven't looked at the cards yet. Okay, we have an 8 of Pentacles. This card bothers me because, again, it should be the 8 of Coins. Yeah, who the hell makes pentacles? Well, I mean, literally, this is pretty, and it's all witchy and Celty and all that. Forget all that. This card is about productivity. I like the art. I think it's cute. But this card is about money, not about some kind of spirituality. So we're going to put that over here. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, here's a lady who's well taken care of. She's, I mean, looking nice dress. She's got her, I guess that's again a falcon. Falcon or hawk, either way, it's a bird. She's got a bird. She's doing pretty well. She is generally considered to be taken care of. She could be responsible for, you know, she could have earned her own money. There's nothing saying that she didn't. But again, remember, the 9 and the 10 are the ending cards. So this could be, I'm independently wealthy, not necessarily a woman who's well taken care of. The wheel. This is the Wheel of Fortune card here. This is more like you make your own luck, because remember, she's a spellcaster. She's casting a circle. So this changes the art from, or this changes the meaning from I am at the mercy of the gods to I make my own destiny, which is really more of a magician card. So this is where you have to be careful if you're going to design your own deck, not to go off the reservation and design a deck that really doesn't make sense, and people try to read it and they go, well, this card actually means this over here and this card means this over here. So I do have some complaints about this Druidcraft Tarot. I have complaints, but it's real. Oh, see, that's how dumb I am, obviously. But I do like the art. I will tell you right now. I actually I like this deck. So here we got our Wheel of Fortune, and then of course here are the lovers. It's nice and graphic. Um, kind of obvious. Bambi's over there watching, going, "Hey, what's going on? Can I get some of that?" So I'm going to make a scenario. This is now an impromptu 4-card reading. Now, here's something you can do for fun. Let's say I have a client. Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. I apologize. Oh, shit. I guess it's going to be 2 videos. So in this case, I have a client. Okay, and we pause. Okay, when we're dealing with exercises and we don't want to be too generic, we want to make it more realistic, we can invent a client. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to draw some random cards. Here's the star. This is the first card. So I have a client who's come to me. They're hoping for something. Okay, what are they hoping for? Well, they want a new adventure. They're hoping for a new start, something. They want to break from their routine. Sorry about that, I hit that again. They want to strike out and start their own business. Again, here the magician is, I am the man who is in charge of everything. I have all of the elements at my command, including my little rooster over here. So we could say this is the wizard and this is the witch. Again, that's fine, but we're changing the dynamics of the tarot, making this more of an oracle deck than a tarot deck. The difference is being the oracle deck can be whatever it wants. The tarot has to follow certain guidelines if it's going to be called the tarot, or the tarot. And in so doing, if we change the oracle deck, or the meanings of the cards, we have to make sure it maintains a balance. We can't create a deck that's lopsided. A lot of the decks that you're going to see, and this is why I go back and say, use this crappy old ugly Rider-Waite deck. It works. It's not the best looking deck in the world, but there's a reason why it's so popular. Is structurally it works. Matter of fact, it works so well, people want to keep adding meaning to it. Alright, so here's our client. They, male or female? I've got here, Prince of Swords. So let's say it's a young man who wants to start his own business. He's very optimistic about this. Maybe naively so. So, again, Prince of Swords, this is funny because these all work out together. Very energetic man. Very, I want to be in charge. Hope, naivete, desire for a brand new adventure, need to be in charge. These all work together. So now I have a good picture of my client. So I see a partnership. I see him working with someone else. I don't see him, as much as he wants to be alpha man, number one. I really see that it's going to be a lot of work. He's going to need financing. So it looks like we look for the dominant cards. The dominant cards would be the major arcana at this point. And then we have 2 pentacle, or in this case, what I like to say, coin cards. So what I would say, just as an example of how to make these 4 cards fit together, is here we don't have a loving relationship. We have a partnership, a union, teamwork, bonding together. And so his partner is going to be his financier, the one who puts the money in. So he's the idea man, and these 2 really go along with the idea man, and this expresses some creativity as well. This is actually very good art. I mean, I like the way that the moon, the star, it all, it's very nicely done. Although the star is so damn tiny, it's like this it isn't about the naked lady. I mean, I know the naked lady's right here. It's about the star. It's called the star. So this is, again, Mistra, or, in this Celtic deck it may be slightly different. Um, but back to this. We've got teamwork, financier, lots of work. Person bringing money to this, he is going to have to do a lot of the grunt work. It's like, look, if I'm bringing the money to the table, you're going to be doing the grunt work, which is good because the person who does the grunt work is essentially in charge. They may not realize that, but whoever's doing the grunt work is the person who decides the quality. So always remember that if you start a business. The Wheel of Fortune here. Now, again, do we look at it from the artwork point of view? Do we say, well, this art changes the meaning? Or do we read it as the Wheel of Fortune? Being it's my reading, I can do whatever I want. Being it would be your reading, you could change things. So what I've done is I've taken the most obvious cards that relate to the situation first. And because this is an imaginary situation, I can fill in the gaps. I can say this man is a young man. He wants to start his own business. Let's see what that business is. Watch this. Prince of Pentacles. He's an auto detailer for whatever reason. Okay, so he wants to start his own auto detailing business. Okay, so yeah, he's going to be doing the actual detailing. His partner is going to buy the equipment for him and pay for a place. No, is he going to be mobile detailing? Is he going to go detail someplace, or people are going to come to him? Five of Pentacles. That's generally a homeless card. That's the card of being out and about. So I'm going to say he's a mobile detailer. So that means that this investment will go into a van or something, and water pressure, a water pump and all that stuff. So he can actually go and have his little, squirty hose to wash the car. Squirty hose, geez, listen to me. And vacuum. I'm sure if you haven't seen a mobile detailer, you're going to have to look it up. So back again. So we've got all this covered. So what is this? The Wheel of Fortune. Well, the wheel could be mobile. I'm saying that because we have this and here, I'm going to go Witch and Wizard, and I'm going to say it really is going to be a partnership, especially with these three powerful cards all pointing to partnership. I don't think he's going to have the autonomy that he wants. I think he's a little naive. He likes doing what he's done. He's probably pretty good at the actual auto detailing, but I'll bet dollars to donuts he's not ever been in business, and his desire to be in control is more, I want to make more money. I don't want to have to deal with my boss. And he's going to find out that the working with a partner here, he's going to feel like he does all the work, and the other person gets half the spoils because they brought in the money. Well, welcome to the world of business. So basically that's it. If I want to verify the card, I pull out and wow, I got the Ace of Wands. So I can verify the spread by pulling out a card and saying, am I right? In this case, I did that while I was talking to you, and yay, Ace of Wands. So this is exercise 1. You look at your card and you say, are they going on vacation? Or are they refugees? Or is that Chiron going, I'm taking you to the land of the undead? Only the situation will tell. As we've just noticed here, a lot of work. These three cards point to a balance of power that he's not going to like. He's going to feel a little caged in. But I think he'll do well, given that he's an imaginary client. So hopefully this helps. Leave me your comments if you have any questions, and do me a favor, pop over to EasyTarotLessons.com. Sign up for the free lessons, and if you don't have it, consider plopping down $22 for the book. This is how I pay the rent. I don't ask you for a lot, but if you do have that, it helps me a lot. All right, look, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching.